Alright guys, we are back for another preparing for Dokkan Battlefield video. Now, I do want to say guys, this kind of series I'm doing right now, preparing for Dokkan Battlefield, this is not something that's going to last forever. It's kind of just like a thing I did to, like, literally, I'm preparing my account for Dokkan Battlefield. I'm kind of, I don't know, kind of showing maybe a lot of you guys on Global. I do think Battlefield will come to Global eventually. And, like, you know, you guys kind of should be, like, preparing your units, you know, Dokkan awakening them, you know, up just the same that I am right now on my JP version of my account. I don't have that many units left to Dokkan awaken. Probably, I don't know, maybe like 7 or more of these preparing for Dokkan Battlefields or so. Like, in the future, I'll probably just do, like, specific unit, like, Dokkan awakening showcases. Like, a good example of this is the new, STR Goku, right? I'll probably, like, Dokkan awaken this guy in a video, and then we'll test him out, like, on a Super Saiyan 4 Goku-led Super STR team and see how he meshes. That's kind of what I'll do with these units moving forward. I will also do one of those with the Super Vegeta. Ooh, actually, who should be way, way down here? There he is right there. I will do that with Super Vegeta. We'll go ahead and test him out on a, you know, mono AGL-led team. I don't actually have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, so I guess I'll probably do Super Vegito and then a Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta friend, but, you know, it'll still be good, whatever. Alright, so, today, we're gonna do some Majins again, because there's so many different forms of Buu. I figured, you know, kind of have, like, a prevailing theme here. The big gun, of course, is Buu'Han, who is definitely not as good as he once was. We'll go over exactly why. He is still very, very viable, though, on an Intelligence Kid Buu team. Now, after this, I should be mostly ready, so I can actually do the Intelligence Kid Buu showcasing at any point now, like actually run the team with Buu'Han and several other supports. Now, it is a shame, because I did pull Metal Cooler, but unfortunately, you know, again, just like LR Gohan, you know, until Dokkan Battlefield comes back, you can't make Metal Cooler the beast he can be. He's not really good before he's Dokkan, but after he gets Dokkan Awakened, Metal Cooler is incredible. So let's go, let's jump into it then. Enough foreplay here. So of course we got Buu'Han. One thing that will always keep Buu'Han relevant is the fact that you can farm his super attack. He was actually the first one of these Dokkan Fests that you could farm. And units like him, Merge, Zamasu, Goku Black, like, they do have, like, again, lasting relevance, because that's a free SA-10 you can get, which is very, very nice. Some of the new ways to get SA-10, like for Kid Buu and stuff, the intelligence one, are kind of difficult because you got to beat the event a million times. But more so than that, you have to pull the new card a bunch too. That's more so the problem. So let's go ahead and Dokkan awaken our Buu'Han. Now again, guys, you must absolutely make sure that your Buu'Han is SA-10 before Dokkan awakening him, because it's so easy to do. It's so easy. There's no excuse. And his super attack transforms and gets way stronger at SA-10, so it is absolutely essential, guys, that you get that done. So, let's go ahead and take a look at Buu'Han here. This is Countdown to Despair, Majin Buu Ultimate Gohan. So obviously, Ultimate Gohan absorbed. He is Intelligence Type Ki plus 3, HP attack, and defense 70%. So of course, he is the Intelligence God Leader. Now, looking at his super attack animations here. So, basically, with Buu'Han here, when he's super attack 1, it's actually the Super Kamehameha that he does. Now, looks like it changes to the Vice Shout when he gets to super attack level 5. Okay, and then when you get him to super attack level 10, that's when you have the 30% chance of it actually transforming into the Super Ghost Kamehameha attack. Yeah, not really Kamikaze attack, because he does have the Ghost shoot the Kamehameha. I'm not sure. I can't verify that, though, if it does change the Vice Shout so early. I'm pretty sure it changes the Vice Shout to SA-10. That might be a mistake on the Dokkan Wiki right there. So, of course, they all do immense damage. The Vice Shouts lowers attack and defense of the enemy, which is useful, of course. So Buu'an will always be able to lower attack, which equates to a negative 15%, which is quite sizable. And then the Super Ghost Kamehameha attack gives Buu'an a huge attack boost, which huge, I'm guessing that's probably like 20 or 30%, somewhere around there. Causes immense damage to enemy, and then greatly lowers attack and defense. Now, greatly lowers is a 30% debuff, which is incredibly sizable. So, if you get that Super Ghost Kamehameha attack off, your opponent is going to be hitting you a lot lighter. It's just the way it is. Now, Buu'an's passive is winning is everything. For every key sphere obtained, he gets attack 12%, and he recovers 3,000 HP. Now, obviously, looking at certain teams, an optimal intelligence Kid Buu team is probably going to be pushing over 250,000 health. So that 3,000 per orb probably is not really going to be that big of a deal. This passive would have been much better if that was like recover, I don't know, 5% per orb. Something around there probably would have been a lot better. They might have even had to have made it a little lower than that, maybe like 3% per orb, and it actually would have been better than 3,000 HP. And then, of course, the attack 12%. As the game progresses, eventually, there's going to be units who get, 20% per orb, 25% per orb. So Buu'an's 12% eventually will be outdated, but it is still a percentage, so it will be able to scale for quite a while. His links are Big Bad Bosses, Metamorphosis, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle, The Wall Standing Tall, Majin, and Kamehameha. Now, here's the big misconception with Buu'an, is people think Buu'an is a perfect fit on a villain's team, and he never really was, because he does miss a lot of key villain links, Fear and Faith, things like that I think do maybe hold him back a little bit, like on a villain team, because stuff like the Wall Standing Tall, Majin, I guess Kamehameha would work on a villain team if linked with like Goku Black, the base form one, but like, he doesn't have a lot of common links on a villain team. That's just how it is. So on the intelligence teams, he does fit quite good, but like especially now, like you would never run this guy on a villain team. All in all, though, he is still a very good unit. He doesn't have any categories, by the way, but he's still a very good unit even to this day. It's just he's not, he used to be the second best unit in the game, and he's not that anymore. Obviously, he's, boy, I don't know. He might not even be in the top 30. Oh, boy, that might be a good video. Just, quickly kind of speed going through like the top 30 units in the game. That would be fun, but that would be so divisive. Oh my goodness, the comments would be on fire in that one. Okay, so we got Buu'an taken care of. Very strong unit, very powerful unit, really like him a lot. Next we will go ahead and take a look at this AGL Kid Buu here. Now this guy really isn't that good, but I don't know, there might be fun ways to run this guy in the future. We never know, with now these Nimbus metal speed attack stages that we have to do and the categories, like they really are making a lot of these units actually like important to maintain, because some people were like, okay, well, I've got a lot of these units for this time attack stuff, but they're all SA1. I never even bothered to Dokkan awaken them. So now they're creating extra incentive to make sure you're going through your box and getting all of your units ready and stuff. Okay, so here we have Uncontrollable Instinct Buu Kid, so, Kid Buu. His leader skill is HP 70%, so obviously that's hella outdated. His super attack is the Planet Burst, which causes supreme damage to enemy and lowers defense. Obviously, lowers defense is not going to help you out too much. His passive is Skill Copy. Recover 12% HP at start of turn. Now, that passive is still actually pretty useful, I would say, especially because it is a percentage like that. So on certain teams, like that's going to be a huge amount of health you're recovering. So he does have some value. The problem for him would be like, what's the team you're going to run him on? Obviously, it would be Extreme AGL. Well, let's take a look at his links. Majin, Brutal Beatdown, More Than Meets the Eye, Big Bad Bosses, Infinite Regeneration, Fierce Battle, and The Wall Standing Tall. Those are just not relevant links on Extreme AGL. I don't know how else to say it. So if you're going to bring this guy, you know, you're not going to be super attacking with him because does he have key links at all? He doesn't have any key. Is more than meets the eye a key link? No, that's 300 attack. This man, Majin, is a key link. No, it's not. Right, that's... Oh, wow. This man has no key links? Bro, that's rough. That's, considering he's a Transcendent UR, that's rough. That's not great right there. Also, look at this gem right here. His 12 key multiplier is 130%. Yeah, this Kid Buu might be a little outdated, but hey, you never know. That recover 12% could be useful in Dokkan Battlefield. I don't know. Whatever. He's still a Transcendent UR. I will still, you know, Dokkan Awaken him, whatever. It's... Wow, man, that's... Whoo, whoo. Oh, boy, no key links. That hurts, because he doesn't hit, you know, hard like Intelligence Kid Buu does. Okay, so next... we're going to go ahead and take a look at the Buu Piccolo here. I'm going to go ahead and Dokkan Awaken this guy. Now, Buu Piccolo is actually not that bad, especially, like, when he first came out, he was actually rather useful. To be honest, I think you probably could get away with using this guy on the Intelligence Kid Buu team for this reason right here. Obviously, you'll have both Kid Buu's, right, who will be restoring a ton of health. Then, on top of that, you'll have Buuhan, who's restoring a ton of health. So, if you really want to, like, strongly double down on that and get this Buu Piccolo in here to also restore health, that could help out. Like, I only think a unit like this Buu, or maybe the Tech Super Buu who heals, they're only good when they're complementing another healer. But just their healing alone is not really that big of a deal. But again, when you're complementing that with other healers, that's where I do think that actually can be quite the advantage. So let's go ahead and take a look at this guy. This is Strategic Extermination Majin Buu Piccolo. So of course this is Buu, you know, after the fusion with Gotenks wore off. Piccolo was stronger than Goten and Trunks individually, so Piccolo's clothes came out of Buu since he was the, you know, superior fighter that Buu had absorbed at that time after Gotenks' fusion wore off. That is true, by the way. So don't be in the comments like, oh no, Goten and Trunks stronger than Piccolo. No, they weren't. Anyway, leader skill, Tech type enemy attack minus 30%. Okay, that's at least, I don't know. That would almost be interesting, like, to do a video on that. Double Buu Piccolo lead and then go up against, like, the Beerus event or something. That would kind of be fun. So his super attack is the Light Grenade, which causes extreme damage to enemy and lowers attack. So lowers attack is pretty good. Obviously, you know, that's that negative 15% you are going to get off of the enemy's attack, which is pretty cool. His passive is Broadened Knowledge. Recover 30% of damage dealt as health. So again, like I said, when you combine this along with Kid Buu's healing, which you're going to have on both rotations, plus Buuhan, plus this Buu right here, like, I don't know, maybe fuck around and make a rotation of Kid Buu and Buuhan, and then Kid Buu and this Buu. Okay, real quick. Let me, I want to take a look at his links real fast. Hold on, let me do this. Bam, 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 bam. Okay. So, Brainiacs, obviously, that's something that Int Kid Buu does not have. Okay, so we're going to go over his links. So, he's got Brainiacs. Int Kid Buu does not have that. The next link is Demon, which Int Kid Buu does not have, because Demon is, that is the Piccolo link. So, like, the King Piccolos have that. The Tech Icarus Gohan has that. Like, when it says Demon, it's referring to the Piccolo and Buu, not necessarily, like, Buu. He does share Majin with the Int Kid Buu, so that'll make him stronger. He does have Metamorphosis. Interesting. Int Kid Buu doesn't have that, but if he was linked up with Buuhan, that would be some extra health right there. He does have Nightmare, which I believe the Int Kid Buu does have. No, he doesn't. Oh, okay, Int Kid Buu doesn't have Nightmare. Okay, wow, I gotta get my links straight. It's tough remembering links for every single unit. He does have Wall Standing Tall, though. That's 15%. So he does share a couple of links. I might try that. Just for the fuck around, when I do my Extreme Int team, I'll do a rotation of Kid Buu and Buuhan, and then Kid Buu and this Piccolo Buu, and see, like, if we ever need to heal at all. And then, of course, the last link that the Buu Piccolo has is Formidable Enemy, which is a link that's used for a lot of these lesser units that Dokkan awaken from medals from Dokkan events, but they're not like really summonable units. So like the Intelligence Arale has this, Super Saiyan 3 Broly has this, the physical one. The Tech Angel Super Saiyan Vegeta has that. The AGL Perfect Cell, Salza, the Tech Super Buu that you can get, you know, to farm up other Buus. That one, that is the formidable enemy link. It's, you know, it's interesting. It's interesting. I'm gonna try this guy. We'll see how he is. It probably won't work that well, just because obviously that Buu Piccolo, he's not even a TUR. You know, he's a very old unit, but it'll still be fun to try out. And then last one for today, we have this Fat Buu right here. This guy is very, very bad. He takes medals from the Hero and Villain Extermination event. One reason that he's so bad is just because he's so old. He's one of the oldest SSRs in the game. So he just has not been able to, how do you say, kind of keep up with current metas and all that. He also, there's just no place for him on any teams. Let's go ahead and, no, not that Goku. Hold on. Let me just get over there. There he is right there. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at him. So this is Majin Buu on the loose, Majin Buu good. Or, no, it's Majin on the loose, Majin Buu good. Well, the one thing I love is that his name is Majin Buu good, but he's actually an extreme type. Because, like, you know, they weren't just going to call him Fat Buu, I guess. but there is Majin Buu good, which are, all the Majin Buu goods are extreme type units. And then there's Mr. Buu, which is basically Buu, you know, after the Kid Buu saga is done. If that makes sense. So his leader skill is all types attack 30%. So that's right there, you know this man is outdated. His super attack is the Flame Shower Breath, causes extreme damage to enemy and lowers defense. So extreme damage from a TUR, clearly not good. Lowers defense, not going to help you. His passive skill is Redemption. Recover 25% HP whenever HP is 40% or below. I mean, I guess that could be useful on extreme physical, just because it's so tanky and you're gonna have so much health that 25% is like, you know, that's what, like, gonna be like 50,000 health. You're gonna be recovering something like that, so that could be useful. But I mean, you just go to his links and you see Master of Magic, Shattering the Limit, Revival, the Wall Standing Tall, the Innocence, Majin, Infinite Regeneration. He just doesn't fit whatsoever on Extreme Physical. Plus, Extreme Physical is so damn stacked. But, you know, I could see the logic in pairing this guy with the support Super Buu for Extreme Physical. Not necessarily make them a rotation, but, you know, you would have them both healing. But regardless, this guy is just outdated, not very useful. But you never know what they're going to do with these time attacks. They might make this guy, you know, you must have this guy on the Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku fight and beat it in under 5 minutes or some shit like that. You know? Doesn't that sound like something they would do? So I would always say, even trash units like this, do not just instantly baba them. Keep one. You know, if you get dupes of this guy, you know, you want to baba that, sure. But always keep one. You never know. They could Dokkan a random, you know, TUR into an LR at any time. It is something they could do. So just be aware of that. That will do it for this episode of Preparing for Dokkan Battle. Y'all have a good one. And later, Gators. Bye.